It was definitely a good start, good way to start off the season, set the tone for the year. It was great to see that a lot of guys got the opportunity to play, get in the game, get some experience for guys who, haven't had a great opportunity, a great chance to play so much. So I mean, just a good effort overall, good team win. Felt like we just clicked on all three phases. Really made it easier on ourselves. But shout out to Kent. They came in here, competed. But yeah, we were just able to come out on top.
Do you feel like you've got enough time out there to get your motor running and get yourself
Um,
prepared for this game?
I mean, yeah, but yeah, definitely just a little rusty. But just the first game rust always. But still, got some good plays in. Got a little over 20 plays, so some good experience, a good start. And just I get a good look out here every day in practice too. So I'm always ready to go up against a good team no matter what.
What kind of a challenge are you guys facing this week with Auburn?
They're a good team. Tough. Got a really physical offensive line. Good talented offense. Got some skilled guys. Got good running backs. That two-headed monster over there. Got good skill receivers, and obviously Stidham at quarterback. Good player.
When you dominated as much as you did on Saturday, how hard is it to still be able to look at the film and try to pull things to improve on?
It's not really hard to because you always can improve. Kent still put up 3 points on the board, so it wasn't a perfect game. We didn't score every time our offense when we touched the ball. I'm pretty sure they still had 120 something yards rushing, and they still had that one passing yard. So it wasn't zero across the board. So there's always areas you can improve on.
How much
Look
pride?
at Auburn, what they do. Are they different this year because of Stidham?
Um, well, from what I've seen, they're who they are. Definitely, he's a very good, really good, talented player. Got to see him up close and personal a little bit in high school when at the Under Armour game. Thought he was a really good, talented player then, and he's only improved since then. Um, but yeah, he's gonna be, he's a good player, and hopefully we can get after him a little bit, and just make plays and just play good defense.
Is he faster with that zone read? He looked pretty fast the other day.
Yeah.
Is he faster than what maybe you thought? I know Texas A&M.
Oh no, I definitely no. I know he can move. He's pretty athletic. Although he doesn't run all the time, you can definitely tell he has a lot of athleticism. Fast, can move. But yeah, he's pretty good athlete overall, I would say.
You all face a lot of quarterbacks that are athletic like that. You did again on Saturday. How
Right.
much was that experience, especially from last
It
year?
always helps. There's a lot of we've played in my time here a lot of good athletic, fast quarterbacks, and and continue to keep playing them. So it's always good, and he can throw it too. So he can kill you in couple different ways. So we're just gonna have to be on it, put in a good week of preparation, and just so we can get a good result on Saturday.
I don't think Petway had a carry last year against you guys. What do you see on film from him?
Oh, he's just a hard, tough runner, physical. He's a big guy. I think he's 6 foot 240, and just runs like it too. Runs with a dominant mentality, and we're really gonna have to put on our big boy pants, be ready for him and Johnson. Because they're both real talented runners. Both have two different styles, but very talented, both of them for sure.
Coach B had y'all watch any Baylor this
I haven't personally watched any of that, but just really just the tape that we got on them from yesterday's game or Saturday's game. That's pretty much all I've watched so far.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Dex had the first sack against Auburn to start the season last season.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't have a lot of opportunities to register a sack this past Saturday, but y'all talk about that. You have a little competition going on.
Well, it doesn't really matter because, as you all know, I'm gonna beat Dex in anything, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, no, I mean, we're not selfish in that from that standpoint. We're just gonna be happy if we can get after them, make plays, and then win the game ultimately at the end of the day. So.
Christian, you've obviously been in plenty of big games since here. Did, how do you handle the atmosphere that you're going to see Saturday night? Have you learned to kind of control things?
Oh, definitely. Something I've learned since I've been here is the bigger the game is, the smaller you kind of have to make it. Because there's going to be, people all week telling you that this is a big game, that you really got to get ready for them. Like, people not going to want to talk to you as much on the week because you got to get focused. Well, it's the same thing with any other opponent. Every game's the same. Every game's just as important. I'm gonna go through the same routine, say regimen I did for Kent State. Doesn't matter who you're playing. every game, it doesn't matter about how the atmosphere is, how many people are in the crowd. You still got to produce. You still got to perform. You still got to, get your job done on the field. So none of that really matters.
Y'all were able to play a lot of players on Saturday and still hold them to 3 points. Who are some of the younger guys that kind of stood out to you?
Just really, it was just good to see a lot of the newer starters on defense really, contribute. Tanner had a pretty solid game. Trey looked pretty good. Just those guys who we're counting on this year to, really to contribute for us and be, filling in some crucial roles that we lost in last year. So it was just good to see, those guys get after it a little bit and mix it up. But yeah. So.
When you were a freshman, you talk about the big game mentality and how you got to handle it. Who did you lean on, or who came to you guys and said, this is how you need to approach this week, blah, blah, blah? And do you do the same now with the other boys?
Yeah. It really just, guys who've been through it, guys on both sides of the ball. Ben, obviously. Deshaun was good with that as well. Just kind of telling everyone you got to channel that energy and just really focus on what's, what on the team, really. There's going to be a lot of outside voices, talking and everything. But it really doesn't matter because it's just really all about us. So you really just got to know how to channel that energy, focus on what you have to do throughout the week. Don't get distracted. Try to, stay away from as many distractions as possible. Just really focus, and the game will take care of itself.
How do you think Kelly, or how you see Kelly so far, with this coming up? Sean was a natural at that. So how do you think he's going to handle that? And it's a little bit different. I see it before it's coming.
Right. Well, I mean, I think, Kelly will be fine, obviously. It was good to see him, pretty good start, Saturday. But I think he'll be fine. He like I said, he gets a pretty good look at practice each and every day. And we and the coaches and the team, we try to stress that. We try to put everybody in tough, different situations. So there's really nothing he hasn't seen. So if you're doing the best you can in practice, if you're stretching yourself in practice, it makes the games a lot easier, regardless of how big of a game it is or the atmosphere or whatever. And so I think we'll be fine.
Travis Etienne broke that long run on Saturday. I know he had several of those throughout August camp. Were you not surprised at all to see him do that?
Honestly, I was a little upset with him because he didn't score. He was making fun of him, telling him he's slow and stuff. He doesn't got that breakaway speed like he needs to. But no, I wasn't really surprised. That the game's really natural for him. He hasn't been rattled since he's got here, anything like that. Just going out there and having fun, just working hard, just running the ball, doing what he's done all his life, and he's been working for him so far. So I'm excited for a young guy like that to see what he can do, and as the season goes on, how he progresses.